Hey Aquarius, this is going to be your general monthly March reading. As you might all be aware, on my general monthly readings, I pick 4 cards, one at a time, one for each week. And when you come back on the weeklies, I get that card again and we go more in depth as to how that week is going to unfold. So right now, let's just pick some cards and kind of see where this month is going to take us. Just remember, if you like these videos, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. All right, let's go. First week out. My cards are all over the place tonight for some reason. All right, here we go. First card out first week is the Queen of Cups reverse. I just feel that for you Aquarians, that this is going to be a week where what I keep picking up is some kind of a little bit of regret, a little bit of remorse. That's not like kind of like the best way to start the month. You know, we always like to start the month like on a breath of fresh air and something new, something exciting. But this is saying I feel that there's something that may have been bothering you for a little bit of time that you need to spend a little bit, maybe more time searching your soul, your conscious, your thoughts, your actions on. This isn't about beating up on yourself, guys, okay? This could be something as simple as, geez, I overspoke, I overdid it, I made myself look crazy, whatever this is, okay? There's some kind of regret or remorse. Again, I don't want you to beat up on yourself, but this is saying that you might kind of like want to go in and release some of that junk, okay? The Queen of Cups is always about loving, and you folks, Aquarians, you're always about family, you're always about love, you're always about sharing. So, it might be a little bit that much more emotional for you to get to the bottom of something, but you will, okay? You will. That second week, you've got the Nine of Swords. Again, one is the beginning to me, 9 is the end of something, so you definitely release it. Whatever this is, you're releasing it in the second week. Whatever this is, however this applies to you. And the second week, you're like, sometimes, you just got to have that one last cry. You just got to have that one last scream. You got to have that one last, I'm done with it. Whatever this is in that second week. Again, this doesn't mean it's all doom and gloom. Sometimes when we release something, it actually feels really, really good. It could be a person, place, thing. It could be a behavior. It could be a job. It could be a health issue. It could be a whole bunch of stuff, okay? So sometimes when people see this, they kind of like freak out and think that, oh my God, that's going to be a crappy week. Now, sometimes releasing things is the best thing that can happen. And that's kind of how I feel for you folks in that second week. Because whatever it is on that first week, I feel it's a little bit heavy on your heart, okay? Third week, you've got the Ace of Wands. I can't make this stuff up. Third week, you are feeling like awesome. The third week, you're like, okay, let's go. Let's get this show on the road. It is springtime. Let me put on my fancy clothes. Let me do something. Let me go out and strut my stuff. All that good stuff. The third week is about movement. Movement, 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 movement. Good stuff, okay? And then in that fourth week, what do we got in the fourth week? You got the Death card. This is, death is death of a situation as you know it. Death of a situation as you know it. And what did I say? Sometimes you're releasing something, brings something bigger and better. The Death card in this particular thing, brings a white horse, which is all pure, which is all true, which is like, the phoenix, he's risen again. And what did I say? At the very beginning of the week, you're kind of like in this, in this mode, which is right here, a little bit of guilt, a little bit of self-reflection. But then on that third week, you're like, okay, let's get going. And then on the fourth week, Spirits is like, okay, we're going to give you that white horse to get going on. Awesome, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, awesome stuff. All right, let's pick a card. We'll pick a charm, and we'll kind of like wrap it up from there. I'm loving this for you guys. I'm loving it. The first 2 weeks, a little bit. But sometimes, you got to release something to make you feel like a whole lot better. All right, and then over here, You've got past lives. Don't let your past, interfere with this Ace of Wands and this Death card. Don't let this past over here, these regrets, remorse, anger, bitterness, whatever it is. And it doesn't have to be, something that you did. It could be something that somebody did to you. But whatever this is, by that third and fourth week, you're off and going. I'm not saying you're over it, but you're moving. Okay, you got movement, which is always good. Okay. All right, let's see this charm. You've got Libra. Anyone who's involved with a Libra might be of significance this week. Also, Libra, to me, Libra is all about the scales finally balancing. Things are finally starting to balance out for you. Whereas once the scales were like this, you were feeling blah. Okay, you were feeling that those first 2 weeks, you were feeling like this. Then all of a sudden, Libra comes into play, and now you're feeling like this. Because why? You have the Ace of Wands and you have the Death card, which is all about death and rebirth, which is balance. As always, guys, I wish you love, I wish you peace, I wish you good health, and I'll see you next week on the weeklies.